had no capacity to resist, no capacity to cry out, no capacity to do anything other than be subject to what the defendant did to her. This is a crime that requires mandatory prison, and this is a case where the state will be not resolving it for anything less than mandatory prison. The state would also request that HIV and STI testing be ordered.
I'm not sure that I can order that at this stage, counsel.
Okay. Making that request.
All right. From counsel?
Thank you, Judge. In regards to Mr. Sutherland, Judge, he's been a resident and lived in Arizona since 1993. He is without any prior record, whether it be misdemeanor or felony. He has family here, including younger ones. There's no direct evidence that Mr. Sutherland has committed these acts. I know at this point there is DNA. Mr. Sutherland will have a right and have his own DNA expert as well. We don't know the specifics yet, but the evidence is minimum. He is without prior criminal record. He's employed. He has lived here for a sufficiently long period of time. We would ask you to set an unsecured bond, or in the alternative, a reasonable bond of $10,000 to $50,000.
Thank you. Mr. Sutherland, the court, based on everything I have reviewed and what I've heard this morning, the court is inclined, or is going to order, rather, a cash-only bond of $500,000 with electronic monitoring. If you post this bond, the bracelet will be put on your ankle prior to your release from jail. You will be on house arrest. That means that you may only leave your home during the hours approved by your pretrial officer. Additionally, if you post this bond, sir, you're not to return to the alleged scene of the crime. Do not initiate or have any physical contact with any alleged victim. Do not initiate any contact with any alleged complainant, witness, or arresting officer. Do not possess any drugs without a valid prescription. Do not possess or consume any alcohol. Don't drive a vehicle without a valid driver's license, and make sure you provide proof of your local address to the court. Anything else from the state?
No, Your Honor. Thank you very much.
Counsel?
No, thank you, Your Honor.
All right. So, Mr. Sutherland, please step to your right so that you can sign for your conditions. That concludes the 11 o'clock calendar. The court will stand in recess until 2 p.m.